In this video, we're technically analyzing Ripple XRP and we have the weekly chart open, as you guys can see. And just to recap, the last time we spoke about this particular cryptocurrency, we spoke about how we have a very nice M structure at this point, which has a neckline at that level. To add to that, we've also spoken about how we have this opposing W structure, which also has a neckline at the very same level. I hope you guys can see that. So what's happening at this point in time is that we have two opposing structures, as I've just mentioned. Number one, we have this M structure, which has a neckline at that point, and number two, we have a W structure, which similarly has a neckline at that level. So what this means is that buying or selling where price currently is a bit risky, and what may possibly happen is that the market may just not follow technical analysis and go in whichever direction it wishes to go to, right? Having said all that, myself personally, I would say that buying or selling, as I said, at this point is a bit risky, and at this point I would not be buying at all, despite the fact that cryptocurrencies have been on the rise over the last couple of weeks, right? Another reason why I'm a bit reluctant to buy at this point in time is that because we have this W structure over here. Remember that whenever we have these W structures, what normally happens is that a lot of traders and investors buy on that second leg of that W structure, and they place their stop losses just below that structure. So what's possibly happening here is that the market may be creating a trap, in that it has given us this very nice W structure, and as I said, we saw a lot of traders and investors buying at this point and placing their stop losses just below, right? So if you look at this level over here, where we have the neckline of this W structure, can you also see that we have some spikes being issued to the top? Can you guys see that? So in my humble opinion, what these spikes mean is that the market is somewhat rejecting at this level, which is also a very strong level of resistance at this point in time. And because, guys, remember I said that a lot of traders and investors bought at this point and placed their stop losses just below. What may possibly also happen is that we might potentially see the market actually push further down to grab all of those stop losses and then only push further up. Because I can tell you now, because of the hype that's happening in the media, a lot of people, as I said, have been buying, and a lot of them have been placing their stop losses in the zone. So it may be best to actually wait for the market in terms of what it does next at this point. And myself personally, I would love to see the market push further down to around, as I said, this box over here, and at this box over there is where I would look for potential buying opportunities. Having said all this, at this point in time, I'm just speculating. I'm not necessarily saying that the market will unravel in the manner in which I'm explaining, but I'm just showing you one of the possible outcomes that we may experience in as far as XRP Ripple goes. I hope that makes sense, and peace out.